Good afternoon. This is the Digital Frontier, the great expansion in RDU, and we are CDJ Consulting. My name is Chastity Randy. I am a senior IT major with a concentration in cybersecurity.
My name is Jasmine Jones. I am a senior business administration major with a concentration in management.
My name is Dawoda Kamar. I am a senior business administration major with a concentration in financial analytics.
So today we're going to be talking about why RDU is the ideal market, a little executive summary, the digital strategies and PNC differences, the digital footprint within the app, our financials, and the risk assessment.
Why RDU is the ideal market. The population in RDU from 2020 to 2026 has grown from 1.55 million to 1.72 million. Within this population, small businesses, college students, young professionals, and tech workers are all within it. We feel that this opportunity can help us compete with competitors due to having such a large population within the region.
So our executive summary. Our recommendation is that PNC expand into the RDU area. One of the reasons we have is 8 branches over 3 years, and that's because our competitors such as Bank of America, Wells Fargo have roughly 8 to 10 branches, and we want to stay competitive with them. 36,000 projected new households, 84.4 million projected revenue over 3 years. By year 3, we should break even, going into year 4, where we see steady growth, maturity, and eventually have a recurring revenue.
So now our digital strategy. So the branch footprint. So as we mentioned, we're going to be opening about 8 branches over a 3-year period. So the first to open are going to be in downtown Raleigh by North Carolina State University and on Glenwood Avenue. So we picked Glenwood specifically because it's a high nightlife traffic area, and also so some places are only accepting cash, so providing a 24-hour ATM service will be beneficial to PNC's presence. So we next have our target customers, which are specifically going to be college students. So this is a high lifetime value, and most college students are open to changing their banks because they're moving from different areas. And then secondly, we have small business owners, which cash handling is more profitable, and also they also want to receive financial guidance. And then we have our little chart. So it's going to be Discover PNC, then they're going to visit the branch, download the app, use both, and then they're eventually going to become a primary customer. So what makes PNC different? So PNC positions itself as a relationship and advisory hub. So customers aren't just coming in for transactions, they're building connections and getting personalized financial guidance. So the staff layout and services. So it's going to be designed in a lounge style seating and consultation spaces. So this will create a more professional environment. And then we chose PNC over Truist because PNC stands out again because it's a personalized relationship-driven approach and strong advisory support. So it's important to note that Truist has a stronger digital-first capabilities and a strong regional presence in the Southeast, which can appeal more to customers who prioritize convenience and technology.
In society today, everything is evolving and changing. The app can benefit from this change. With our digital footprint, we say that we should market to college students because they can be our generational clientele. With direct deposit, money transfers such as Zelle, virtual cards such as Apple Pay, we feel that would benefit us because nowadays people don't tend to carry their wallet, and anywhere they go, they're always going to have their phone. So being able to tap your phone or even send money out would be definitely beneficial. We feel that with the app, fraud and security can definitely be strengthened, especially with having people within the app take care of scams or even you monitoring your account. We feel this doesn't replace in-person because people do like personable relationships when it comes to people handling their accounts and the bank being responsible for their money. We feel that the halo effect can attract people to the app. People trust humans, humans guide people to the digital app, digital increases loyalty. We also feel we can attract customers with promos, app-only savings rates such as discounts at different restaurants, gas stations, or even activities, and sponsorships with local events in the community with the local businesses.
Now let's get into the financials. So as I mentioned earlier, we plan on opening 8 branches. Year 1, 3 branches. Year 2, 3, and year 3, 2 branches. So with group 1, roughly 4,500 Year 2, 7,500. Year 3, 9,000. And these numbers were backed up by data. I took a rough estimate of what the data was giving me, and I plugged it into Excel, and these were the numbers I was presented with. Year 1, our annual revenue should be $6.7 million. Year 2, it should be $24.4 million, and year 3, it should be $53 million. And the cumulative revenue increases over time. Now get into our cost. So it will cost roughly $5 million to build a branch. So year 1, we estimated that would be $15 million. That comes with the staffing, marketing, technology, and then of course the management and overhead that we have to factor in. And that total cost coming into $24.3 million. Year 2 goes up roughly $4 million, and then by year 3 it should be about $24.9 million. But of course that cumulative cost that adds everything together will be $77.6 million by year 3. So year 1, our net position will be negative $17.6 million. We're not really making much. But year 2, $21.6 million. We're still not making much. But like I mentioned earlier, year 3, we should start seeing a little bit of profit and break even, which is $6.8 million. And by year 4, every branch has matured, and we should start seeing more revenue and income. So we should be at roughly $47 million.
So this is our risk assessment. We came up with 2 risks. The first one, branch expansion exceeds budget. With 8 branches, we know this can be expensive, especially with labor, construction, land property, staffing, and even marketing. So we believe that the risk of this, or how we could overcome this, is by PNC controlling costs by securing fixed prices when it comes to contracts, choosing return on investment areas to fund later opening branches. Also, the second risk, competitors blocking PNC's expansion. Truist has 15 branches, Bank of America has 12, Wells Fargo has 14 within the area, and we feel that the presence in the community can make it difficult for PNC to gain traction and even market shares. To overcome this, we feel the hospitality offered from the first branch opened up in the community can help, as well as having community events to local businesses, promotions within a digital app, underserving groups, and building a strong community presence, having budget challenges within community colleges such as NCCU, NC State, and UNC, having college students, have more information about banking and even budgeting, as well as visiting campuses to keep people more informed.
So, are y'all ready to move forward? As we recommended, 8 branches over 3 years. Year 3 should be the year that we break even. In year 4, all the branches, they mature, and we should start seeing a steady revenue, which will be worthwhile the return on the investment that PNC should invest in RDU. Thank you.